What up, y'all? It's your boy, Leader Conscious One. Oh, man. Oh, man. Let's do it. All right, man. The Michigan head coach is in hot water right now, man. He basically committed treason on his wife. Mistress at work got fired. You know what I'm saying? Got the mistress pregnant. It's a wild, wild story, man. Wild story. All right. He ended up posting bail. He went up going to jail, then posting bail. All right. All right. Without further ado, man, let's get to the clip.
As we all now know, defendant was at some point on Wednesday afternoon fired from his employment. He then, at some point soon thereafter, came to her apartment in the address that is alleged in the complaint, barged his way into that apartment, immediately then proceeded to a kitchen drawer, grabbed several butter knives and a pair of kitchen scissors, and began to threaten his own life. I'm going to kill myself. I'm going to make you watch. My blood is on your hands. You ruined my life. And a series of very, very threatening, intimidating, terrifying, quite frankly, statements and behaviors there in that apartment. It was only then, Your Honor, when the victim, she called her attorney and then at some point indicated she was going to call the police, and then he left. And so, Your Honor, while I understand that there isn't evidence to suggest that he directly threatened the victim with any of those implements that I've indicated, the totality of the behavior is highly threatening and highly intimidating. She was terrorized, Your Honor. And in light of the totality of all of those circumstances, we consider a risk to public safety, a risk to this victim. And it's for those reasons that we are asking for those specific conditions. I'm more than happy to answer any other questions that the court may have, or give you further information. I appreciate it.
All right, man. There it is. Let's talk about it. As a man, let's talk about this. All right. This is a very serious situation that happens a lot. All right. Infidelity at work is a big thing. You know, you might not know about it. You might not seen it, but a lot of us has experienced it at our jobs, or your friends or cousins or somebody you know experienced infidelity at work. The boss messes with the worker. So this is not taboo or nothing like that. But this situation is this situation. Let's talk about it. All right, so our man, he get a dream job to be a head coach at an organization. And if you know, Michigan does not really hire black coaches like that, especially head coaches. They really don't do that. So he was able to get a job, a dream job, a rare job in college football. And he has a wife and 3 kids, they say. And a lot of, people be like, why would you do that, man? You got everything you want. You got the money. You got the wife and the kids. Oh, my God. Why would you do that? And I had to learn, man, people have their own thing that goes on inside of their world. You know, they have their world with their family. Then they have their world that's inside of their, you know what I'm saying? He's the individual world with the person, what he thinks, what he feels. So everybody have to understand he has his own world inside of a world, right? So whatever it is, we don't know. We don't know what he was going through. We don't know why he made that decision. Only he knows why he made that decision. You know what I mean? And it's more common than people know that, messing around at work is very, very common. Very common. It's very common. So you gotta, he chose to do that, and he has to live with the consequences. A lot of people are like going after him, like, man, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? Or the ones who like, why would you mess with a white woman? You already know. So, you got everybody that got their 2, 3, 4, 5 cents put in there. But I'm going to try to be the one with the most, common sense to speak on this, because he chose to do what he wanted to do, and he just got to lay in it. That's it. He got to deal with it. And again, he only knows why he did that. Nope, none of us. We can speculate and what if this and maybe that. You can do all that. The truth is, he is a grown man and made that decision to step out on his wife and made a decision to mess with somebody that's at the workplace, which most of the time is a no-no. Sometimes it might be, but most of the time, depending where you work, that's a no-no, especially if you are the hierarchy of the facility. you really can't you can't be messing around with the coworkers. That's just what a lot of policies is. And so that happened to be one of his policies. And then, he got the wife and the kids, so he got to deal with that. And saying that, that he went over there to threaten her, and you're gonna take his own life and take her life. Again, that's how he felt at the moment. Maybe one day he'll give his speech on what happened and what was he thinking at that time. Because if a lot of people don't want their regular life to end. Most people who step out, not everybody, but most people who step out, they don't want their regular life to end. They like that life to continue to be what it is. That's why they do it on the creeping on it down, right? That's why they do it like that. They want their regular life to continue. Most of the time, not all the time, though. Some people who creep, they're just tired. They tired of that life they got, so they want something different. But somebody like this guy, like the coach, obviously he wanted that to continue to some sort. Get to have fun at work, meet out somewhere after work, and then go back home to that life, right? And so that's what that is. Again, he has to just live with it. He made the choice, and he got to live with it. I have no problem. I had taught myself, hey, I ain't really got nothing really to go. I'm not going to go after you and say it's wrong, it's right. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it's wrong or it's right. I'm going to say that person, this man right here, made his own bed, and now he got to lay in it. And he only knows why he did it, or he only knows if it's a mistake. You fumbled. People like to say people fumbled. Only he knows if he fumbled. Because some people, they wanted to do that and they don't care what the outcome is. So only he knows why he did that or why he made a mistake, or if it is a mistake or not. Because I'm not saying it is. He might fully think it's cool. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on it, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Michigan coach getting caught up at work and then going over to the mistress. They said that she's pregnant and talk about, I'm gonna take you out and myself out, and my blood is on your hands. How y'all feel about that, man? Go ahead. You can leave your conspiracy theories and whatnot, because we really don't know why he did it. I'm not gonna bash people. I learned to just let people be what it is. You did it. Hey, it is what it is. I don't mind talking about it, but I'm not gonna be like, it's so wrong, it's so right. No, people have a reason why they do stuff, and he has his. With that being said, man, like, share, comment, and subscribe, man. I'll see y'all next video. Bang.